Family and friends remembering a newlywed groom killed in a helicopter crash last weekend. Funeral services were held for David Fiji, the newlywed groom killed in that crash just hours after his wedding last Friday. Fiji had just married his wife Jesni at a North Georgia venue near Dawsonville when the Robinson R-66 helicopter they were flying in went down. Jesni was trapped inside the helicopter for nearly 6 hours until she was rescued. She remembered her husband as a man of God.
Still can't believe that this is real. I'm trusting in the Lord's goodness and His love. I thank you all for your love and support, your prayers for our family and me. I felt the power of prayer this week like never before. Your prayers are holding me up. Please continue to pray for us, and please pray for me that the Lord will transform me into His own image, as He did with my husband.
The helicopter's pilot, identified as Nikol Nuragankar, was also killed in that crash. The investigation into how the crash happened is still going on.